Hey everybody, Mike Freeland coming at you really quick. I haven't done a video in a while. Today is August 14th, guys, 2017, almost 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the East Coast of the United States. Guys, look, I just got to tell you guys, for those of you who know me, follow me on Facebook, know about my YouTube channel, my history and my business success in internet marketing and network marketing, guys. Those of you that know that, you guys are familiar. I'm so excited I can't even talk. You guys are familiar with me with this Imarketslive awesome opportunity, guys. It's taken network marketing to another level. Why? First and foremost, you do not have to recruit a single person in this opportunity, guys, in order to be successful. And I'm talking about having income like you wouldn't believe. The potential is amazing. Learning a new skill set. So look, what I wanted to do, guys, is I wanted to let you hear firsthand from two people who were very successful in other opportunities and got involved with Imarketslive, and it has totally changed their life. This opportunity is for anybody. So I'm telling you, if you want to learn a new skill set that can literally put thousands and thousands of dollars in your pocket, do me a favor, cut off the TV, cut off the radio, because all of those people that you hear on there are making their money and you're not. You're just sitting there passing the time away. If you're at your job, get your headphones and put them in now. If you're at home and you have a smart TV, throw this video up on your big giant screen that you probably got on the wall. Whatever you need to do, guys, set aside a little over an hour. It's a little over an hour, but these two people tell powerful stories about this amazing opportunity. Okay, and then after you hear them, guys, you want to partner with us and this amazing opportunity. Definitely, I'm leaving my information in the description. Look forward to sharing all that we've learned. As you will hear, I've just gotten in. I've been in the opportunity now going on 3 weeks. One of the people, Tracy, you're going to hear from, she hasn't been in too much longer, a little longer than myself and even the other gentlemen. But guys, I'm telling you, if you're looking for an amazing opportunity, this is it. All right, so sit back, get yourself comfortable, and prepare yourself to hear some amazing opportunity. An amazing opportunity. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey everybody, this is Dr. Spiller, aka your Pays to No Spiller. I'm going to talk to you in my commute to go work out this morning about how it pays to learn the Forex trading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite people to the broadcast, and let me see if I can get people on to the broadcast. Let me just invite some people here. Let's see if I can invite some folk. See what I can do to invite some people. Let's see how I can do this. I'm just going to invite people to the broadcast. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite people to the broadcast. That's what I'm going to do. Invite people to this broadcast. All right. See if they'll get on while I'm inviting them. Excited about what's happening in the Forex industry. Excited about the new skill I've taught a lot of our team, and they're seeing victory as a result of it. So I'm just inviting some people to be a part of this broadcast. So y'all stay with me while I get some people on, talk to them about learning this skill of trading in Forex, right? Do me a favor, invite some people on yourself. Just invite people and say, hey, I want you to get on and listen to Dr. Spiller talk about investing in Forex. Okay? Invite some people on. Let's get some people up and moving in this direction and talk to them about how simple Forex investing is. So just want to invite some people out and get some people on and just share my testimony and talk to you about what we've done and what we're doing and how people are winning in Forex. So I'm just sending out some invites right now to some people, and maybe they'll get on, maybe they won't. Who knows, but nothing beats a failure like a try, right? Nothing beats a failure like a try. So just inviting people, inviting people, inviting people. So many people to invite. Okay. Thank y'all for joining this broadcast. This is Dr. Raphael Spiller. Can't wait to share some information with you. And listen, feel free to share this video with your family and your friends. I'm going to talk to you just to give you a little bit about my testimony and what I've been able to do in Forex in a short period of time, and how God is blessing me with this opportunity. So again, I can't wait to share this with you guys. I'll be pulling in a second at this gym. I am going to work out today. I know I'm going to work out today. I'm confessing I'm going to work out today. But in the process of me going to work out, listen. Invite family, friends, and people, associates, and acquaintances, and get them on this broadcast so that we can talk to them about investing in foreign exchange. So I'm going to get out of this sun to the best of my ability. Get out of this sun to the best of my ability where there won't be any glare on the screen, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to start talking to you. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. Listen. Let me start this off by saying at one point in time, I was in another company, and it was a health and wellness company. And as I was in this health and wellness company, my overall objective was to, help people with their health and wellness. But then my friend, David Amaniti, mentor, reached out to me. I reached out to him, and we started talking about investing. How many of you right now, I need you to hear me, how many of you right now have your money in your purse or your wallet? How many of you right now, if you pulled out your wallet, there's money in it? How many of you have a bank account, and with your bank account, you're not getting a great return on your investment? Well, I'm talking to you right now. I'm not trying to get you in multi-level marketing, right? Because for many of you, that doesn't work. So I would never try to come and invite you to be a part of a multi-level marketing organization. What I am going to do, however, is talk to you about what I've learned in a short period of time. And what I've learned is that Belita Barrett, good to see you. What I've learned in a short period of time is how to put my money to work for me. I've always dabbled in trading in some capacity, but Forex, I've stayed away from it because the market is so volatile in Forex trading. I would stay away from it. So I was a little apprehensive, and there was fear that was associated with it, and I wouldn't get involved because of the fear that was associated with it. And I can honestly tell you, anything you refuse to face will conquer you instead of you conquering it. So I chose to sit down and learn. So in November, I got a part of a company that started teaching me how to invest my money, right? And boy, it was like learning Chinese, right? If you've never learned it before, it was learning Chinese. That's how I did it. But part of me wasn't interested in trying to learn it. Part of me was just trying to build a multi-level marketing business. But then I was convicted, right? And in my conviction, it was like, how can you give a product away and you're not the product of the product? So I started learning. I committed myself to go through the classes and learn the basics, go through the classes and learn the intermediate. Right after the basic courses, you have the intermediate courses, and then the advanced. So I got into the technicals and things like that. And boy, did it help me, right? I took a small account, went live, and lost the money. I took another small account. I don't know if people will tell y'all the truth, but I am. I took another small account, went live, and lost the money. I took another small account, went live, and lost the money. And I remember telling my wife, I said, sweetheart, I'm learning. She said, but you learning and losing. but I committed to the process. I lost money, but I committed to the process. Then I start gaining, and I start learning techniques, and I start learning strategies, right? I start learning how to use the Fibonacci, right? When to get in a trade. At what point do you get in? At what point do you get out? I start learning different indicators that will let me to ride the market when it's going in a strong trend, and then show me how to get out of the market when the market will begin to reverse that trend. So what I want to talk to you about today, I need you to hear me. What I want to talk to you about today are just those things I learned. Guys, some of you are intimidated about learning this skill. You don't want to learn the skill. You think it's another multi-level marketing company. I am not here to talk to you about recruiting anybody. I am not here to talk to you about selling any product or anything like that. I'm clearly talking to you about learning a skill that will allow you to invest in yourself. You don't have to recruit nobody. So when people start coming to me and they said, Dr. Spiller, I don't like doing multi-level marketing. I said, listen, don't do it. Don't invite your family. Don't invite your friends. But I know that you need to learn this skill. I know that you need to learn this skill. I know that you need to learn this skill. They said yes, and so they committed to it. And I had people, good morning, Tracy, all across the country committing to learn a skill. That's all. Some of the people that are on my team hasn't talked to anybody. Their mama don't know what they're doing. I have wives whose husbands don't know what they're doing. I have husbands whose wives don't know what they're doing. I need you to hear what I'm saying. I have people who have joined this movement to learn the skill, and they haven't talked to nobody, but their accounts are fat. I need you to hear me. They haven't talked to anybody, but their accounts are fat. They got fat accounts. Now, Tracy Walker, hey, sweetie. I want to tell you something. I want you to really hear me. How many of you have joined multi-level marketing companies and lost money? How many of you have joined multi-level marketing companies and have lost money? How many of you have joined multi-level marketing companies and got nobody to join? Nobody to do any business with you? None of that, right? I can honestly tell you. Now, your upline probably don't want you to hear this, or your team leader don't want you to hear this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Multi-level marketing doesn't work for everybody, and somebody needs to tell the truth. I need everybody to get that. Multi-level marketing does not work for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the truth. It does not work for everybody. Everybody's just not a networker, and we need to tell some people the truth. You are not a networker. Some of you have joined multi-level marketing companies, and you don't even like people. But the opportunity sounded so good that you couldn't resist. So you got a part of that company. You paid your monthly subscription, but your organization never grew. Can we have some truth today from Dr. Spiller? Can we have some people log on and say, the brother's telling the truth? You've joined it. They sold you the dream, right? Mm-hmm. Come on. They sold you the dream. They sold you the dream. You bought the dream. You begin to dream off of their dreams, only to find out that you were still forced to live the nightmare of not having enough money. How many of y'all out there have been in a situation where you paid your $400? Talk to me. You paid $1,000. I remember this one company that I was in, and I won't name the leader of that company, but I paid $999. I remember another company I was in, I paid $1,300 to be a part of that opportunity. I didn't recruit anybody because multi-level marketing doesn't work for everybody. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. So, when I saw this opportunity of learning a skill of investing, I saw something different. I saw that people, listen to Spiller, did not have to sell anything to anybody, beg anybody to join the organization. And some of the people that are on my team that are making thousands of dollars a month, Some of the people that are on my team that are making thousands of dollars a month are not making thousands of dollars a month from a compensation plan. They're doing it from learning a skill that pays them. And they said, this is what they said to me, Spiller, I thought when you told me about this opportunity, it was multi-level marketing. If I would have known, y'all hear me, if I would have known that I could get in and not have to recruit anybody, I would have did it a long time ago. But everybody says when they do the multi-level marketing pitch, you don't have to recruit anybody. This is the first time in my career of multi-level marketing where I can honestly stand up and say that the money you make from our product will be greater than the money you make from the compensation plan. I'm going to say that one more time. This is the only company, and can't nobody say that. No one can say what I just said. This is the only compensation plan. This is the only company where the product can pay you more than the comp plan. So I push the product. I don't push a comp plan. I tell people about the product. I tell people to learn the product. I tell people what the product can do. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, if you learn how to trade, you'll never recruit nobody else another day in your life. Those are for the people who are non-networkers. Those are for the people who don't like people. Those are the people who don't like being in crowds. Those are the people who don't like coming to meetings. Those are the people who don't like doing three-way calls. Those are the people who don't like making a phone list. So I'm talking to all of you that don't like making a phone list, don't like doing three-way calls, don't like coming to meetings, don't like doing all those things, but you know that your money could be gaining interest. You know that you would love to see more money off of your money. You know that you would like for your money, watch this, to make money. I am talking to you right now. If you listen to me, I can help you change your life. The overall objective of what I do right now is I'm only teaching people a skill. I do not want in my company to be a networker because that's not your gift. And we need to tell y'all the truth. It's not your gift. You are not a networker, but you can learn a skill. Somebody need to tell you, you are not a networker, but you can learn a skill. Everybody has the ability to learn a skill. You will never build an organization over two people. And you've tried, and it was hard for you to get two people in your organization. If I'm talking to you, this is why we need to connect so you can learn this skill. You'll never have to recruit another person another day in your life. If you're not a master recruiter, if you have tried, you have invited people to calls, they didn't come on the call. You've invited people to meetings, they wouldn't come to the meeting. You've invited people to events, they didn't come to the event. And you're saying, I'm done with multi-level marketing. Good. You need to be done with it, but you need to learn this skill. You need to learn the skill. So this is what I did. This is what I'm doing for the people that are on our global team. I pulled them all in. And we just had a class this weekend where I showed them a tip that would explode their portfolio by investing in Forex. Nobody's seen it before. We unveiled it this Saturday, and people went crazy. Nobody's ever seen it before. I unveiled a strategy in our Universal Trade House. People who have never traded before saw how easy it was and went crazy. I'm going to say it again. We unveiled a strategy. And I was talking to people who were saying, Dr. Spiller, if we would have had this, what you just released in this Universal Trade House, oh my God, where would our business be? I'm talking to some of you right now. And we showed our team a strategy in investing in Forex that will let them catch 500 pips, 5,000 pips from one pair. I'm going to say it again. If y'all were not there Saturday, you don't know what I'm talking about. But anybody that was there Saturday, we showed a tip where they can catch 1,000 pips from one transaction. We show people how to catch 500 pips. We show people how to catch 3,000 pips. We did it Saturday. We showed them a chart that if they'd have got in this trade, they've got 3,000 pips. We taught a strategy Saturday that if they'd have gotten a trade, they'd have got 3,000 pips. That's what this Forex trading is about. That's why I'm excited. We're done trying to get non-multi-level marketers to recruit. I'm going to say it again. If you're listening to me and you are a non-multi-level marketer, if you are a person who's tried multi-level marketing and failed, I'm talking to you. I don't have any pills. I don't have any potion. I don't have any lotion. I don't have nothing that you have to stack in your garage. All I have is a service. And once I teach you this service, you gonna say, it pays to no spiller. That's what you're gonna say. It pays to no spiller. That's what we're doing. Joshua, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And so now, for all of you out there that want to learn this skill, I'm not going to ask you to recruit anybody. I'm not going to ask you to recruit anybody. If you're out there and you want to learn this skill, can we teach you? That's my brother Clarence Gatlin Jr. That's here, one of the master traders himself. If you're tired of MLM, and you don't want to do MLM anymore, but you want to make money from your money, then we are the people that you need to connect with. If you are tired of MLM and you just say, I'm just not a networker, Dr. Spiller, I'm just not a networker, right? But I do want to make money. You need to learn this skill. Dr. Spiller, I've never been able to grow a team more than 3 people. I've never been able to grow a team more than 3 people. Great. Great. What's going on, my brother? That's my brother Clarence Gatlin. Guys, listen, I'm so excited to be partnered with somebody like Clarence. I'm so excited to be partnered with somebody like Clarence. One of a kind brother, one of a kind Christian brother, one of a kind Christian brother that loves God. Love you, Clarence, man. Thank you for even joining right now. Love you, brother. But look, what we're doing. Clarence can tell you this. I ask people to commit to learn this skill for the next 12 months. And that's all I wanted people to do, Tracy. All I ask people to do, Tracy, is will you learn this skill for the next 12 months? I don't want you selling nothing to nobody. Don't talk to your family. Leave your family alone. Okay? Leave your family alone. Don't try to recruit nobody else. If you're not a recruiter, don't try to recruit nobody else. Leave them alone. But get yourself over here, connect with people like Carla Wiley, connect with people like Tracy Walker, connect with people like Clarence Gatlin, connect with people like Robert Swain, connect with people who are doing this, connect with people like Joshua. I'm just calling out names who I know who are really grinding and doing this. Connect with these people and ask them, can you teach me the skill? Show me. Now, this is what I had to share with other people because I think this is so important. I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me. If you're doing another multi-level marketing company, you don't have to leave that company to do what we do. Common sense tells you, do what we do and still sell your products in another company. If you're in a travel company, sell travel. Y'all not hearing me. This is the common sense behind what we do. If you're in a travel company, sell travel. If you're in a weight loss company, sell weight loss products. Let's just be transparent. If you're in one of those companies, if you're in a health and wellness company, you do not need to leave your health and wellness company if you believe in the product. But doggone it, can you have some common sense to say, all this money I'm making from this, let me take some of this money and learn a skill with what I'm getting from the money from this other company. Let me learn a skill, so just in case that company crumbles, because multi-level marketing companies crumble all the time, but just in case that company crumbles, I still have a skill that I've learned. You don't have to bring nobody into the business. You don't have to bring nobody. This is where I have to challenge multi-level marketers that need to have an open mind to what we do. You will never have to come over here and recruit anybody, but it does make some sense. For you've seen all these companies rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. $1 million earners are now broke. Can I tell you why they're now broke? Because they never acquired a skill that would teach them how to multiply their money. Don't leave your company. But doggone it, come get an account over here and learn a skill while you're selling your weight loss products. While you're selling not just your weight loss, your health and wellness products. You can do this and Herbalife, right? You can do this and Organo. I can go down the line. What we do doesn't hurt your business in another company. Stay in your current company. But doggone it, don't it make sense to come over here and learn a skill? Stay in your company. Don't leave. You love the company. You love the product, right? You love the company. You love the product. Continue to build. But it just makes sense for you to learn a skill. This is why I do this. Nobody can tell me it doesn't make sense for you to learn this skill while you're still over there in your company, while your business is still growing, while your business is still putting up, because you can't trust none of these CEOs at none of these companies because they're not your company. It is their company. And they do what they want to do with their company. And somebody needs to tell you, listen, stay over there and be a multimillionaire in that company. But it just makes sense for you to learn a skill. So just in case they mess you off over there, just in case they mess you off over there, just in case they fire you, just in case they don't want you anymore, you got a skill that you've learned that's multiplying your money. And you never have to leave what you do. And this is the truth that multi-level marketers need to learn. You can't trust, listen guys, that's that CEO's business. That's not your business. You don't own that company. I have the ear of the CEO. That CEO is still going to make decisions for that company, with or without your opinion. And you need to have some common sense behind what you do and say, listen, I'll just put my money in a brokerage account and learn how to do it. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You learn the skill. Now, I can't call their names, but I have people in my organization that are still in other companies around the way. I'll never call their names. I honor their privacy. I honor their secrecy. There are big people in their other companies, but they've seen me and they said, Spiller, this just makes sense. I said, I know it does. I said, continue to be a millionaire over there. You continue. Do you know how hard it is to build a residual income check that pays you millions in multi-level marketing? You don't walk away from a check like that. So stay over there. But I want you to do me a favor. If you trust my voice, learn this skill. If you trust my voice, don't tell your team about it, but you need to know it. Secure yourself. Learn this skill. Learn it. It'll pay you for the rest of your life. You have to say, don't leave. Don't tell your downline if you don't want. Right? Don't tell your upline if you don't want. I will never out you. I'll never put you out. Nobody will ever know you doing it. I told them that. This is what I told them. And I've never, ever once dropped their name when I'm talking to somebody else about coming to this company. You know what? Because I want them to trust me. You know what? Because I'm not in it just for me. I would love to see them win where they are. And we got to change the whole industry of MLM. because you don't have to leave your company to do just what you're doing right now. Stay over there, make all the money you can, but learn to invest it. Put some money up in an account. Learn this skill while you're not recruiting. Don't be so focused, superstar, in your company that you don't take some time out to learn a skill like this, where you can enter a trade and exit a trade. And what happens when this skill pays you more than your comp plan? What happens when the skill you learn pays you more than your present comp plan? You talking about stress coming off of you. I'm talking about my superstars in MLM. All my MLM superstars. What happens when this skill pays you more than your present comp plan? There are some multimillionaires on this line right now that listen to me right now. I'm not calling them out, but they're listening to me. I see their names popping up. And they can, what happens when this skill pays you more than your comp plan? The spirit of fear leaves you when people leave your organization. You're like, oh, you leaving? You going to another company? Okay. All right. Best of luck. Now you don't sabotage them. Now you don't down them. Now you don't try to destroy them. Now you don't try to badmouth them. Now you don't do none of those things. You know why you don't do it? Because you know you have a skill that no matter where they go, you still going to be okay. And then number two, for MLMers who hate when people leave their team, do you know when you start having those feelings of them leaving, it sends negative energy throughout your whole organization? And once you embrace that one feeling, it sends that energy throughout your organization, and now your whole organization feels it. But what happens if your skill is paying you more than your comp plan? You can bless people on their exit. You can maintain those relationships when that CEO does something and you have to leave and start over again. Because you didn't treat those people wrong when they left. Because you now have a skill that's paying you more than your comp plan. But you just love MLM. You love the residual income piece. And now you're not doing it with stress. You're doing it in rest. So that's what I wanted to share with all of you guys today. I pray that what I said to you made sense, guys. Stay in your company. If you're in a company and you're making a lot of money, don't walk away from that residual income check. But then take some of that money, invest it in Forex by coming over here, learning a skill. You don't have to invite your team, but you come over and learn the skill, okay? And then secondly, you may hear some people out there that listen to me right now. I'm recapping. And you say, I'm just not a multi-level marketer. Great. You're just not a multi-level marketer. That's great. If you're not a multi-level marketer, I'm talking to you. Because now we have a product that you don't have to sell, you don't have to pitch, you don't have to ask, you don't have to beg, you don't have to get nobody involved. You can do this yourself. You can do this yourself. And as you do this yourself, you can win. Right? Because now you don't have to ask anybody to join your team. You don't even really care. Just pay your monthly tuition. And when you pay your monthly tuition, you're learning this skill. It's no different from college. Pay your monthly tuition. And as you pay your monthly tuition, you're done. And learn it. I will inbox you, Miss Jackson. Anybody else that wants it, I'll inbox you the information. Let me teach you the skill. I have one tip that I teach my entire team that has transformed my entire team. Just one. Right? And I give them this tip. I show it to them, and they start trading, and they start making money. But it costs money to make money, guys. I need y'all to hear me. It costs money to make money. It costs money to make money. So, with that being said, for all of you who have listened to me today, thank y'all so much. Do me this favor. Share this video. I need 26 of y'all to share this video, 27 of y'all to share this video on your wall. Would you share it so that we can start breaking down these stereotypes in MLM? Can we break down the stereotypes in MLM? This video will help break down some stereotypes. And this video will save some top people in their companies from going broke after their downline leaves. I'm going to say it again. This video will save some top leaders in their company from going broke when their downline leaves. You may just save their life. You may save a leader's marriage in another company. There are some MLM leaders whose wives are just stay-at-home moms. I need y'all to catch this. I know this to be true. There are some MLM leaders who are married. They're men. And their wives are stay-at-home and they have nothing to do. I pitched this to an MLM leader. I said, don't bring your downline over, but give this to your wife so she'll have something to do while you're out of the country or while you're out of town. I said, teach this to your wife. She at home, she bored as all get out, right? She don't really have a life. All she does is shop, right? I said, give it to her so she can bring some value to the relationship outside of now I'm recruiting and I'm doing nothing else. So guess what? That leader joined my organization. I will never say his name. And guess who I'm teaching the trade? His wife. And she loves it. And they're $1 million earners. I say it again. They're $1 million earners. But he got her plugged in to learn the skill. And their downline don't know it. Their company don't know it. None of them know it. But I gave her something to do. Now she's a virtuous woman who trades. He's like, man, you don't know what you did to me by getting my wife their skill. My God, man, she's so excited. She calling me about trades she doing, money she making. Now she making money off our money. Yeah, they make 6 figures a month. 6 figures a month. She funded an account with $10,000 and she balling out of control. Right? I told her they're going to change their last name to Spiller before it's all said and done. I said, man, if I did all that, your last name need to be Spiller around this jank. All right, guys, I love y'all, man. I love you so much. Love you so much. And thank you for giving me an ear today.
Hey Facebook, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I am so excited to be here, guys. This is Tracy Walker, and right now I am working from the comfort of my home, so don't judge my hair or my headband. But we're not here for that, right? What I wanted to pop on here and show you live and in action was what success with Forex looks like in real time. Okay, in real time. Like, I could screenshot this, but why don't I just show you what it looks like in real life? Okay, let me just show you guys. So right now, this is an account that I have. You're gonna see some of my numbers, so it's cool. Okay, so it's like I started with $3,000 in this account. All right, so anyway, I've got 2 trades going in this particular account. And just so you know, both of these trades are what we call swing trades, which are longer trades, right? So I'm going to sit on these trades for maybe one of them for another week, or one of them maybe another couple weeks. Okay, so I'm not looking to cash this out today. This is what's been growing, okay, over the last, let me see, when did I place this trade? I placed this one trade on the 11th, and this other trade I placed today. Okay, so just 3 days, one of the trades has been going. So I'm going to keep these trades going for the next week or so until I hit my point where I want to take profit. But let me just show you. Let me just show you guys, okay? So this is what's going on. Okay, let me show you. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, you can see what's in the blue, right? So you can see the one down at the bottom, I'm in the positive $1,000. Right, let me see if you guys see that, right? And then the one that's in the red right now is showing a negative 163 or whatever. But this is a long-term trade. It's gonna go back the other way is what we're expecting it to do based on the analysis that we're doing on the charts. Okay, so that one is a US JPY, the one that's right now in the red. But that US Swiss franc, the USD CHF, that's already at plus 1,000. Can you guys see that? Plus $1,000, right? Already. Now listen, guys. Listen. I've got a while to go on this trade. Like, this is absolutely amazing. This is blowing my mind. So let me tell you what I'm doing today. What I've been doing is I've been follow up. I'm a networker. I'm a builder. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to do any of that. Okay. You guys know that about me. Those of you guys that know me, have been around me, you know that I built teams. I built organizations. When I believe in something, I share with others. That's just what I do. The cool thing about this product is that this right here, this $1,000 that's growing, right? And that negative, it will pop up. I'm positive it'll pop up over the next few days or so. That money has nothing to do with me selling anything. That I didn't sell a product or sell a service. Well, I kind of did, but I'm in the Forex market, right? Which means I'm sitting here, I'm analyzing trades, I'm listening to different experts, traders in the company that are way more experienced than me. And guys, look, I don't have to be a rocket scientist. I am not a master trader. One day I will be. But right now, today, August the 14th, 2017, I'm only 2 months in. I'm a baby. I'm like such a baby. But as a baby, I know how to follow directions, right? I know how to follow directions, right? So I'm at $1,000 so far today, right? Now minus that 180, what is it at the top? So 824. 824 is where we're at, right? 825 is fluctuating. Guys, let me tell you something. For me to be able to sit here and if I wanted to close out of this trade right now, if I wanted to close out of this trade, let's say I needed $500 today, right? I could close out of that trade. I could take my $800 and go on with my life. I could do that if I wanted to. But I don't want to because I've got a point in which I'm going to take the profit. Now, this isn't being greedy. This is just I already have a place where I'm going to stop, right? And this is just the beginning of this trade. This is not even the full run of this trade, right? So for me to be able to make this $800 today, if I wanted to, if I wanted to take it out, I could, but I'm not. I'm going to let it sit because I know where I want it to go. But guys, do you understand the power of being able to make money, have your money make money without you having to sell something? I don't think you fully get it. Dr. Spiller was on a Facebook Live earlier today sharing this whole concept, right? I mean, we talk about it so much. When I present the opportunity, I'm saying it. When other people present the opportunity, they say it. Listen, you don't have to recruit. You don't have to sell. You don't have to build a team or enroll people. You don't have to do any of that stuff. But what you do have to do is be willing to learn a skill that is a global thing. This is not something that my company, that the company I'm a part of, came up with. This is not a special formulaic approach. This is not a special seed that was planted only in the holy land of whatever that's going to give you, all this antioxidant. It's not that. And not to knock any of those things. What I'm saying is that there's none of that. This is about you learning something that globally people are tapping into and earning right under your nose. And because you don't know about it or you're not learning about it, you're losing the opportunity. That's what we're saying. Now, I am on here sharing it with you because I like to do that, and I don't want you to miss out on it. I'm showing you the proof. Now, look, here's the thing. Here's the truth. Look, it's gone down. It's gone down to 994, right? It'll keep going. It'll keep going up, right? You can't be greedy. You can't get impatient, right? I got a point. I got a point at which if it hits a certain point, it'll take me out the trade, so I won't lose any money, right? And I've got a point that I want to reach, which is a very, very viable point for it to reach. So at this point, I can't lose any money in this trade because I've already moved my stop loss up to above where I entered the trade, right? So I can't lose any money on the trade, guys. If you are serious about, the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, by December, this is August, by December, being able, and let me tell you something. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. The trade right here, these two trades, I didn't go and uncover the mystery of these pairs. What I did was I listened to other people. I watched their review. I listened, right? And I went to my own charts and I kind of charted some things out and I followed their instructions and I saw, so you know what, that looks like that makes sense. And I took the trade. I took the trade based off somebody else's recommendations along with my own analysis that I've learned. Now, Is my analysis going to be, on the money show? Probably not. Okay. But I'm going to tell you this $900 and something, right? That's enough to be in my money show. My money bank account. I will tell you that. All right, guys, let me tell you something. So that's just one account. That's one account, right? So that's one. Let me go to another one. I've got a couple of different accounts that I do stuff in, right? So let's see. Now here's one. Here's $1,000 account that I have, right? Here's $1,000 account that I have. Now look at that one. Now I'm up on, I got 3 trades in that one. So one trade is up $960. The other trade is up $175. And one trade is down $23, right? And I got another trade pending just in case it hits that point, right? So that is what's happening in that account. Guys, listen, that's 2 accounts. Look at that. So right now I'm up 1,087 bucks. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but that's 1,087 bucks. And I'm going to let those trades, ride out as well. Okay. Why? Because these are swing trades, right? Now you got some people that like to scalp, and that means they're in shorter time periods. They're like within 15 minutes, an hour. They're looking for movement in the market that they can capitalize on very quickly. I have realized that I'm not that person, right? I don't want to, that's a lot of pressure for me. That's a lot of pressure for me. What I want to do is I want to find like a long-term something, right? And I want to place my trade, and I want to go on with my life. Right? I don't want to worry about it. I'll come in, I'll check in on my trades a couple times a day. I've got a trade journal right here where I keep track of my trades so I can see what's going on. I've got my charts up where I can go in, I can analyze and review what's going on. But that's me. I'd rather be a swing trader. I realized that over the past 2 months. Like, I don't want to be in there looking at the 1 hour chart and all this and all that. I can't do it. Okay. I am patient. So I can sit, I like to see blue numbers, 3 numbers turn into 4 numbers with a comma. I would like to see 4 numbers with a comma turn into 5 digits with a comma, right? I'm cool with that. And going to the pool and going to the carnival and getting on the phone and connecting with people and sharing this opportunity, I'd rather do that, okay? And look just like this. And nobody ever know that if I wanted to close out of these 2 trades today, if I wanted to close out right now, guys, that'd be $2,000 today. $2,000 today, and I am 2 months in. I'm a baby. Don't let me learn this. Y'all do not let me learn. Y'all know what happened when I learned internet marketing, okay? Don't let me learn. I'm going to stop saying that. Yes, let me learn, because what you speak, right? What the power of the tongue. I'm not going to, you guys know I'm just being sarcastic, right? Let me learn this. Let me continue to follow the leaders. Let me continue to follow people like Stevenson Lindor. Let me continue to follow Dr. Spiller. Let me continue to follow, look, my boy Yoda. I got the fusion. These are trades I'm placing. Right now, I'm going to show you another account where I've got my master trader going. Right. So this is $100 in this account that I started with. Right. I'm just letting the master trader do it. So we're at $121. Right. I'm up $14 in that account. And this account, I'm not doing nothing. In this account, I'm not doing anything. This account is my fusion trader, my boy Yoda. Okay. I'm not doing anything in that account, guys. I'm making $13, right? So I went from $100 to $121, right? Without doing anything. Now that's just like money sitting in your savings account. And you're not doing anything with that money either. But it's sitting there, and you're not making you didn't make $21 on it thus far. You're not making $14 potentially right now, today, thus far. You're going to get charged. You're going to pay them $15 at the end of the month, right? I'm not going to do that. I've already made $21 in the last week, and I'm getting ready to make another at least $15, right? There's going to be more in there, right? There's going to be more in there. But guys, I'm just saying to you that you should want to know this. And if you don't want to know it in all of its knowingness, you should want to at least attach to people who do know it, so that your account can grow based off of the knowledge of someone else in the meantime. You should at least want that for yourself. How could you not want that? How could you even if you're in another network marketing company, how would you not want to have money that you have sitting somewhere not be growing somewhere else while you're doing it? I don't understand that. I've had several people say, oh, well, I don't want to stop focusing on what I'm doing. I'm like, you don't have to focus. Stop focus. In fact, I don't want you to stop focusing on anything that you're doing. I want you to keep doing what you're doing, but I want you to also understand that as a top earner in this industry, as a person that has earned, documented 7 figures in this industry, I promise you, you never know what these companies are going to do. I promise you. I wish, and I'm just speaking transparently, I wish that when I had way more money in my bank account than I do now, I wish I would have known about this. I wish I would have taken, $100,000 and done with it then what I'm now doing with the money I have now. I wish. And I will tell you, it'll never happen again. It will never, ever, 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 ever happen again. Let me learn this. Let me learn how to trade, y'all. Let me learn how to get up in front of a room and tell you and teach you how to do it. Okay, now I can teach you a little bit. I can teach you some of the basics, which is what you really all you need to know right now. But let me really get close to people and spend some time with them and learn some strategies like I did with internet marketing. Let me figure some of this stuff out, guys. It is going to be an all-out wild banshee. You're not going to be able to stop me. Well, you can't stop me now, but you're really not going to be able to stop me then. You know why? Because this is global. People are over right now in Australia trading, doing the same type of things that we're doing over here in the U.S. There are people over in Tokyo doing the exact same thing that's going on in Canada. And guess what? They don't even have to be a part of this company. They just already know how to do it, or they're trying to figure it out. The great news is that at least with our platform, you can learn how to do it, and you can tap into master traders that'll do it for you. I mean, I'm telling you this. Some of you guys might not think that this, oh, look, $15 now. That this $15 is a big deal. Well, let me tell you this. I'm sitting at 16. Look, I'm on a Facebook Live. How about that? I'm on a Facebook Live, and my money is growing. I'm showing it to you. It's growing. Look. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so enough of that. Look, I just wanted to share with you guys what is going on in real time in my life while I'm around here sometimes, and like I'm so excited and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful to my boy Tyree Thomas, who says, you know what, Trace, you got to pay attention to this. You got to pay attention. I am so grateful and thankful to my mentor, David Imanitier, who said, look, come on down here to Orlando, take a look. I flew down, I took a look at this company, I came back, I shared it with my network initially, and guys, we have been on fire ever since not January, I'll be lying, June the 18th. It hasn't even been 2 full months yet since I signed up. June the 18th, guys. And I'm telling you right now, I'm so grateful to them. We're getting ready to be in Houston, Texas. For those of you that live in Houston, Texas, I will be there September 1st, September 2nd, September 3rd. Hanging out for the company regional event, and I can't wait. I'm so excited, guys. You know why? Because I have never been at an event where literally the people in the audience, many of the people are making more money than the people on the stage. I've never been to a company like that, where literally the people that are in the audience, sitting in the back of the room, just chilling. Nobody knows who they are. They are not a networker. They are not building the comp plan, building the team. They are not, or an achievement, or, paraded across or sharing their stories. They are not being bombarded in the hallway because everybody has seen them on stage. These are people that are sitting in the back of the room, like I saw in Orlando back in June. And guys, people, $15,000 a week. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer, right? These people's results are not typical, and my results are not typical. Anything that we do, anything that you see here, like any of the past profits, that does not That does not dictate any future gains, all right? I can't make any guarantees. All I can do is share with you what's going on in my life right now in real time. And I'm telling you, I met people and saw people in the back of the room who are making more money than the people on the stage, and you don't even know who they are. I have never been to a network marketing event, company, regional, anything where the people that were just customers were blowing out some of the networkers on the stage in income. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it hasn't ever happened. I'm saying I've never seen it. And for me, that jolted me. For me, that invigorated me. For me, that gave me so much energy that when I got back to Atlanta, we got going, we signed up, and our team is moving. And let me tell you this, the people that are joining the Dream Team, the majority of them are not even trying to build the business. They've come to me and said, Tracy, look, I don't want to build the business. I just want to learn how to trade. And I said, you know what? That's fine. You know why that's fine? Because I'm excited that this is an opportunity finally where people get to win. And they don't have to be like me. They don't have to be like David Imanitier. They don't have to be like Gary McSween. They don't have to be like Dr. Spiller. They don't have to be like any of these people. They don't have to be anybody but themselves, and they can sit at the computer, the comfort of their home, and they can make $1,000 a day, $1,000 a week, $1,000 a month, and never have to talk to anybody. I am telling you guys. I am telling you. You want to get with me. You want to get with somebody on the Dream Team. I don't care if somebody from the Dream Team has already reached out to you, please get back with them. They are not trying to recruit you so that you can go recruit other people. I promise you. They are sharing with you an opportunity where you now have the real leverage available to you to go out there and do something with your money that before now you haven't even had a chance to do it. Why? Because up to 10 years ago, you couldn't even get in this game. You didn't meet the criteria to get in this game, and now the doors are open. And how many of you are going to watch it go fly by? Fly by. 9 months ago, 10 months ago, people were talking to me about Forex, but I was blind. I couldn't even see it, right? I was so busy doing what I'm doing. I didn't understand the concept of it fully. And I know if you're a top earner or if you're a leader in your company, sometimes we have that. Not deliberately, but sometimes you just think that someone is trying to give you an opportunity so that that is going to divert your team or divert your attention or divert your energy over and confuse your group. And that's the way I was thinking about this. And that's not what this is. If anything, this will help your group stay on auto ship. Do you understand? If you have a team of people where they can't sell enough of that retail product to cover their auto ship, but they could understand how to trade, and even if they made $10 a day, a day learning how to trade, that $300 a month could cover the auto ship that you want them to stay active on for the volume in your group, in your company. You've got to understand that this is not about them wanting to recruit people. This is about them having to be able to make the money that they need to stay in the business that they're in, and or after that's done, after that's paid for, them having the money that they want to do the things they need to do. I promise you, I am not a master at this. And if I can follow the directions of some people who have put some videos together, you don't even have to read it. You can watch the video and you can follow the instructions, and I promise it's not that difficult. This is not even like internet marketing. This isn't putting a sales funnel together and putting a video on a page and centering it and having the opt-in form and doing this, the copy. Like, this isn't nowhere near none of that. All you gotta do is copy and paste an account number, copy and paste a password into our Fusion Trader, which will be your account, and all you got to do then is download an app called MetaTrader 4. You put that same account number and same password in that. You choose your master trader. You choose your lot size. You hit save, and you go live your life. That's what's going on with this $15 right now. That's what's going on with that. How long does it take me to set that up? It took me like, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes to set that up. And this thing goes. That's right now. Let me show you this. I'm going to post this one on Facebook actually, because I just took a screenshot of it. Then that's what made me decide to do the Facebook Live, because I said I'll just do the live first and then I'll share this photo a little bit later. But let me share this with you guys. I'm going to post this in just a second. Here we go. So I put that up. It says, my master trader Yoda is rocking 100 with 34% monthly growth so far, hands-free money. And that's my screenshot of that. You can see that he's got 100% winning so far, right? Of all the trades that he's placed thus far, he's at 100% profit of them, right? Profit. And I'm at a 34% monthly compounded growth. 34% monthly compounded growth. That means that, okay, so this account that I'm showing you, $100 in the account, right? Let me go back to my MetaTrader 4. So it was $100 at first, right? So then it went to, I think it was like 112. It went to $112. So now that $112 is now sitting in there to grow, became $121, right? Now the $121 is now sitting in there, and I have an equity position, like if I were to cash out now, right, I have an equity position, let me scoot this over, of $134, right? That's what I would have if I were to cash out now, right? So it's growing, $133, right? This is compounded, and the month isn't even, it's not even halfway in the month yet. Guys, come on, please. I promise you, you've got to understand this, and you've got to at least be willing to give yourself 12 months, 18 months, and connect with people that are masters at this. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing is, look, Dr. Spiller was on a Facebook Live earlier today. I sat there and I watched like I was 5 years old, and I listened to that man talk and talk and talk. Why? Because I know something's going to come out of his mouth that I'm going to catch. I'm going to say, yes, that's it. Right? When David Imanitian opens up his mouth, I'm sitting there, I'm listening, I don't say nothing. It doesn't matter that I've made 7 figures in this industry. What matters is that he's made 8. And so therefore, when he's talking, I'm sitting there, I'm listening. I'm listening intently, like I just signed up, like I'm brand new, like I've never built a team before, like I've never spoken on stage before, like I've never trained an organization before. I'm sitting there like a student should when an 8-figure earner is talking. That's just the way it works, right? It doesn't matter about my success or my results. I want more success and I want better results, and I'm listening. So that's that. So I'm showing you guys that account. Let me see. What's this other account doing back up here? Let's see. Okay, so this one is back, this is the one I showed y'all earlier, right? So now we're at 934 positive, 119 positive, and a 29, right? That's gonna come up. That's the USD JPY. I'm confident in that USD JPY. It's gonna be fine. Because here's the thing, that middle, that $29 and that 118, that 117 now, those are both the same trade. The difference is that one of the trades I entered into last week, it was at a higher position. So it's come down a little bit, but it's going to go back up. So that negative that you see is because it's down here. That second one, that 117, I entered down here, right? So now it's going up, but it's going to go up regardless. And when it goes back up, both of those trades will be in the blue, right? Right now, just that one is in, oh God, you guys are texting me. Right now, that one is just in the red, but they'll both, all 3 of those are going to be in the blue. Okay. So right now we're at a positive, what, 1,017 bucks, 16 bucks. Look guys, that's one account. The other account was $15. And what's this account? What's this account? What are we doing here? Here we're at, okay, we're at a positive, what, 736. So we're up 951 on the USD Swiss franc, and we're down on that Euro JPY, right? But again, these are long-term trades I'm doing. Right? So I'm still up. Even if look, you only lose when you cash out, right? I'm not going to close my trade because it's a long-term trade. But even if I were to close out both of these trades right now, you can see I'm up 729 bucks. I'm still up 729 bucks. So I'm winning one, I'm losing the other, but I'm winning more than I'm losing. That's what this is about. This is not about you never losing. This is about you winning more than you lose. All right. So that's what's going on, guys. You guys are, you know what? I hadn't even paid attention to the dang on comment section. Goodness. Okay. Let me kind of get going. Let me see. Tino says USD JPY is moving strong. Yes, it is. Patty says she hasn't heard of compounded interest since the 80s. Patty, Patricia, girl, compound interest has not gone anywhere. It just may be that you may be not capitalizing on it, right? Because the assets that are available or the instruments that they teach us about, you don't get that. You know what I'm saying? The instruments that they're pushing in front of you build the brokers, right? It builds those brokers over there, Wall Street. It's not helping you because you're barely getting 5%, a year or whatever it is. So the thing is, it's there, I promise. Earn while you learn, that's right. Ronnie, Chad, good to see you. Chad Marshall, we went to high school together. Oh my goodness. Gary Money makes no money. Yep, I just dropped the mic there. That's all I could say. Carla, good to see you, right? We go down to Carla's event, her and her husband, right? David will be in town back for some stuff that they're doing this week, actually. I think it's the 17th. Guys, if you're in Atlanta, if you are in the Atlanta area, come hang out with me on the 17th. I believe David's going to be here. And he's going to be doing an overview and a training and all that stuff. And if you want to see it live for yourself and you want to tap in, now is the time. Now is the time to figure it out. Don't wait. I promise you, don't wait until it's too late for you to figure all this stuff out, guys. I promise you, you want to get some of this stuff going and get it going under your belt more so now than later. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm looking for, here we go, David in Atlanta. No, August 15th. David will be here in Atlanta, guys. Tuesday, August 15th, and there is Mrs. Carla Wiley. You can see she's on the Facebook Live right now. She's hosting this whole thing, guys. August the 15th, we're going to be here in Atlanta for a financial empowerment workshop where we're going to teach you all about Forex trading, how to get plugged in, all that good stuff. So reach out to me if you want the details for that. Come hang out, whatever, okay? It is tomorrow. Oh, my God, I'm glad I looked at that. Not Thursday, Tuesday. David Imarketslive will be in Atlanta, guys, all right? So let's see. Nicole says she got to understand it. That's right. Oh, Cabritha, Yoda is on fire. Yoda is crazy, right? Oh, man, this little $100 account I have, I'm going to keep flipping it because it won't let me change my lot size, right? Because I have such a small margin. So I'm going to keep flipping that $100 with him, and then I'm going to change my lot size. And then, earn more from what he's doing. I can't wait to do that. So guys, look, this is what's going on in my world, right? I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I like building businesses, so I'm going to continue to build the business. You may already be in another business, and that's fine. I am not asking you to stop doing that business to start building this business. But what I am asking you to do is consider becoming a student of the Forex trading market and how to learn how to do it. I am asking you to figure that part out. I am asking you to get out of your comfort zone and say, you know what, in order for me to have more, I probably need to add more value to my life. I probably need to know more. There's probably something that somebody knows that I don't know that's allowing them to not be all over the world, all over the computer, right? They don't have to be a celebrity in order for them to be crushing it and making millions of dollars, because the CEO of this company, Mr. Christopher Terry, never heard of the man. Never heard of the freaking man a day in my life until I was exposed to this. This man has been making tens of millions of dollars every single year, and he doesn't have a branding. He doesn't have a web page. He doesn't have a YouTube channel with 4 million subscribers. Some of us in the internet marketing world, we get so caught up into all of that celebrity stuff, myself included, that sometimes we lose sight of what's most important. That stuff is cool to help you build an audience, and I'm not gonna lie, it has helped me to build a brand and to build an audience, right? But I will also tell you that that unless you can extract money from that audience, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? And willingly, you got to exchange value for the money, and you should give people more value than you expect to receive in return. I mean, that's what Wallace Waddle says in The Science of Getting Rich, right? You should always give more in value to your customers than they give you back in monetary riches. right? That's just kind of how it works. So guys, listen, I'm going to jump off here, okay? You guys have seen some of the results I've been sharing with you. If you want to at least figure out how you can start learning more, inbox me. If you want to join me in Atlanta tomorrow night with 8-figure earner David Imarketslive, being hosted by Carla and Carlos Wiley, inbox me. I will share with you the details. If you know this is what you want to do and you're ready to get started, guys, inbox me. I will help you. I promise. Our team will help you and our upline will help you. You know why? Because many of the people in our upline are traders, right? They're traders. So they can teach you how to trade. They can teach you things I can't teach you. Not yet. And the company, the education, the master traders that teach there, IML TV is my best friend. I go on there and I watch these traders live, share recommendations. They teach you how to analyze charts. They teach you how to read certain trends. They teach you how to, set up certain things. They teach you when it's best to enter a trade. They teach you when it's best ideally to get out of a trade. They teach you how to set your position so you don't lose money. They teach you all this stuff, guys, just right there in your back office. And I'm just so excited I have access to it. So guys, listen, I got to roll, right? I've got some more people I got to call because we are building an army of financially free people. If you want to be one of them, get with me. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I want to show you how to do this. I want to help you. I want to plug you in. You can make $1,000 a day. I swear to God, you can make $1,000 a day, guys, and not have to put up one sales funnel. You can make $1,000 a day and not have to get any leads. You can make $1,000 a day, not have to create a product, not have to do a webinar, not have to do Facebook ads, not have to, spend money. I'm telling you, that is the key for me. As an internet marketer, I have the skill to go out there and do that, but it takes time, it takes effort, it takes money, it takes graphic design, it takes, a branding, it takes logos, it takes marketing and promotions, it takes testimonials, it takes training, it takes all of that. And guys, what did it take me to be able to do that? That $1,000? None. It didn't take me any of that. It didn't take me any of that to be able to do some of these results that I'm sharing with you guys. Now, let me go back to this other one. Let me go back to this other one real fast before I close out so you guys don't lose sight of what we're doing here, right? It didn't take me, I don't have to do any marketing on Facebook to be in an up position of 937 and 158, right? I didn't have to do any of that, right? Positive $1,056. All I have to do is log into my back office and learn how to figure this stuff out, and in the meantime, connect to my boy Yoda, connect to some of the other players that are back there. Those guys are crushing it, and I promise you guys, you can win at this. You can win at this. I can't guarantee how much, but I promise you, if you give yourself enough time to do this, the same that you've given that job, the same that you've given being and that you've given being whatever it is that you are that you're good at, I promise you can get good at this too. And even if you don't get good at it, you can leverage somebody who's already good at it. All right. So guys, have a great afternoon. I'm charged up. Monday is a great day. Start your week off phenomenally. All right. And let's keep it rocking and rolling. Tomorrow night, David Imarketslive, ATL. We're going to make it happen. Shut it down. We're going to change so many lives, guys. The Dream Team movement is in full effect. See it, feel it, live it. And I will see you guys at the top. Later.